All right, so we are going to determine whether the relation that is represented by this following mapping diagram is a function or not. So you can see that I have my Desmos open. I've got my problem in front of me, and I'm going to be able to plot these points in Desmos so I can conduct a vertical line test to determine whether this is a function or not. So the first step I need to do is I need to create a table. So I'm going to hit my plus sign over here where it says add item. If you hover over it, and then I'm going to click on table. All right, so now I can go back over to my diagram, and I'm going to start by putting these pairs or points into my table. So my first thing that I have here is a 0 and a -3. As you can see, my Y tells me my output and my input here. Then I have a 1 going to 0. All right. And I have a 2 going to 3. And I can see that there's more than one arrow coming from this 2, so I am going to have to also do a 2, 2. All right, and then I have a 3 going to my 1. And I can see some of my points, but I can't see all of them. So I'm going to come over down here, and I should hit this regardless to my zoom fit. And that'll put all my points into my within my view. So the next thing I need to do is conduct the vertical line test. So I'm going to do, in this case, just x equals 1, and that'll give me a slider that I can move back and forth. All right, so if I start all the way over here to the left, my first, my vertical line, only 0, -3 touches that vertical line, so that passes. Um, right here, if I stop my vertical line, we have 1 and 0, and there's no other point along this vertical line, which means that point passes. But when I get over here, where I have 2, 3, and 2, 2, my vertical line is touched by more than one spot, so it's touched twice. As a result, remember, if it touches more than once, it's touched more than once, then you have the evidence that it is not a function. And the reason being is it touches more than once, it fails the vertical line test.